Yes, guys, I'm back here. It's Larry Sharpe with The Sharpe Way yet again, trying my best to give you guys something that I hope is going to be very powerful and very good. That's my goal here. Good news, very good news. We are going to have our first live call-in show next Monday, August 26th at 8 p.m. It will be a 2-hour show. I hope we'll get 2 hours out of it. A 2-hour show. And my first guest that we're going to have, and you might ask why I'm having guests. I don't always have guests. That's true. Usually I just sit here and I yap at you guys for 20 minutes or so. This time I'm going to try to do that. But I also want to have a guest so that we can do what I've been talking about for a long time, and that is have a real conversation. I want to have a conversation. I want to be able to reach out to people who aren't always on my side. I want to reach out to people who aren't necessarily already agreeing with me. So the first guest will be Green Party candidate Howie Hawkins. Yes, he will be joining me in studio in Manhattan for our first show at 8 p.m. 2-hour show. I'm going to try to keep him the whole 2 hours. I hope he'll stay. Howie Hawkins actually ran with me as for governor in New York last year. He was the Green Party candidate while I was obviously Libertarian Party candidate. So we both ran against the corrupt establishment. That we share. We both wish that Governor Cuomo, His Majesty, also was not there. Didn't win, but obviously he did. So those things we share. Many things we don't. He's about the Green New Deal. This will be some conversation. He's also now, by the way, running for president. Green Party president 2020. So I'm sure he'll have lots of things to say about the campaign last year, also about what he wants for our country in 2020, and we'll be able to have a real conversation. Why would I have him as a guest? Because I want to show you and him and everyone who supports him and supports us, all of those people, I want to let them understand that for us to make real change in this state, in this nation, it's going to take several things. Number one is going to take respect. And we have to respect him. I know he respects me. We're going to have a great conversation. What we agree upon, we'll jump on board. What we don't, we'll still talk about. But the same thing that I've been talking about before is not just respect. It's also about solutions. He will have solutions and so will I, and we'll have conversations. But more importantly than that, it's a call-in show. You guys can actually call in, ask questions, talk to him, talk to me, guide the conversation the way you want to guide it. So it gives you something else that I talk about all the time, which is more access to actual candidates, right? We don't have to be just in our ivory towers and just far away and behind security and behind armed guards, as we tell you, take your guns away. We don't have to only be behind that. We can instead be out there actually with you. And this is what I'm trying to achieve. The long-term goal is happiness. That's the long-term goal. The problem that we often have is we get mad at each other, we fight each other, and we break down into that left-right paradigm, and then nothing gets solved. I don't want it to be like that. Again, that's the wrong answer. We can now have a couple of things. I like doing things in threes, so I'll do it again in threes. I want to have more access. I want you to have more access to me. I try to give you as much as I possibly can. You see me out there in front of you, taking questions directly. I do this constantly. Now this show will also bring that also with call-ins. And finally, I'll be bringing other people in, so you have access to them, so that now you can talk to those people. Again, like Howie Hawkins, we'll try to get more people up there for you to talk to, ask questions about, complain to if you want to. But please, if you call in, don't be a jerk. Be respectful when you're talking to people. But you can ask them any hard question you want. You can ask me any hard question you want. I just ask you don't become a jerk about it. I'm always saying that. Please don't become a jerk. So more access. But the second thing, if you've been paying attention to me, then you know that I am all about not having arguments, not having debates, not having these winners and losers. Is what I'm trying to not achieve. What I want to do is have conversations. Yes, I want conversations. I want people to change. This is the last thing. I want actual change and results. And we can't get that if we don't talk to people. We have to have those conversations. We have to make sure we're chatting back and forth so that we can have real change. Not arguments, not debates, conversations. What I promise you is we will have those conversations. We will find common ground. This is what I want. We will find common ground. We will also hopefully turn some people to our side. Look, the cool thing about coming to our side, most people who are libertarians spend a lot of time trying to debate and argue. Winners and losers, people run away. That doesn't make sense to me. I don't want to fight you. I don't want that left and right paradigm. I don't want that battle. I want you to come to my side. I want you to join my happy little group. I want you to come and join my movement. And the best part about joining my movement, no funny hats. That's awesome. No funny hats at all. You don't have to wear a hat if you don't want to, or you can wear it. If you like funny hats, wear your funny hat. It's totally fine, but not required. You don't have to have funny hats if you're in our movement. It's easy. That's number one. So that's kind of cool. No funny hats. Second, you don't have to change your opinion on stuff. Look at that. You don't have to change your opinion on anything as long as you don't want to use force and force others. In fact, you can still try to convince people as long as it's not with force, through your ideas, conversations, whatever you like. You can do that if you join our movement. I want people to see that. I want them to hear it. And here's the most important piece. If we get them to talk together here, and we do that right, what will happen is they'll see us as humans, they'll see us as people, they'll see us as normal, and they'll have conversations. You know what? They'll actually buy our ideas and probably even vote for us. And this is really what I want to do. And yes, Daniel, you may absolutely wear your polka-dotted pink satin fedora as much as you like. 100%. No doubt. No requirement for funny hats with our movement. But if you like funny hats, enjoy funny hats. Absolutely okay with that. And this is what I'm trying to achieve. I've been talking about this since 2016. I've been talking about this again throughout 2017, 2018. And I'm talking about it now. I'm trying to execute this thing. Guys, here's what I'm asking from you. Support this by passing it along. Share, share, share. Let people know it's going to happen. Put in every page possible. I'll be putting an event together tonight. It'll go up on the Sharp Way page. Please share it everywhere. I'll put it on a lot of Sharp page too if you want me. I'll put it on everything. Please share it. People have to see it, watch it, care about it. Why? If more people watch it, if more people call in, if more people share it live and have real conversations, then more people will want to come on. And the more people who want to come on, the better conversations we have. And I believe in my heart, if I can get more people to hear our message, to hear the Sharp Way, I know it's backwards, doesn't work on Facebook, my Android app, sorry guys. So yes, if more people can actually get the Sharp Way, if more people can, we can actually have a real movement and make real change. Real change in the state, real change in this nation, real change in the world. That's what I want. We can do it. Guys, do your best. Try to support this. I'm saying this more importantly, because if we don't support it, what else is there? I don't see it. If you see it, tell me. I'm happy to support that too. But what I'm seeing is two sides fighting each other, a Fox News and MSNBC fighting each other, Republican and Democrat fighting each other. I don't see that middle ground at all. I don't see that ability to someone to say, come over, let's talk. It's always crossfire, crossfire. Let's get the other guy. Bob Jones destroys Jane Doe, and Jane Doe destroys Bob Jones. That's all I hear. I don't want to destroy people. I want them instead to say, you know what? That guy's right. Let's join him. Let's support his people. Let's vote for him. Let's get behind these ideas. Never forget that when I was on Joe Rogan, and Joe Rogan asked me, he said, Larry, where'd you get these ideas from? Did you make them yourself? I said, yeah, me and my team, we put them all together. It's my policy team. Of course. Yes. He said, you better lock those ideas down. I said, why? Because people take them. I said, good, take them. Take them. I hope this show brings out great ideas that people steal all day long. I hope this show gets people to show up and change their minds like there's no tomorrow. Remember, our first show is going to be this Monday, August 26th, 8 p.m., 2 hours long. I hope to keep it going every single week, 8 p.m., 2 hours, 8 to 10, talking to people, getting these good conversations, you calling in, you having access, you telling me who you wanted to hear, who you want to talk to, questions you want to ask. We chat back and forth. We get real answers, real solutions. And here's the best part. It's long form, which means someone can actually chat and talk and tell you how they feel. This is the critical piece. People can tell you how they actually feel. It isn't, as you see in debates, here is a massive problem that deals with tens of millions of people and has been there for 30 years. How do you fix it? You have 1 minute. That's not going to happen here. Now we can have real conversations in context. You can see what someone actually thinks. And all of a sudden now you can make sure that this person is who you think they are, or here's the best part. It's pretty easy to just say your sound bites when you're in a debate, right? I got a sound bite that my cool smart guy told me to have. I say that sound bite when I get the question and I'm done. But when you're sitting in front of somebody for 2 hours taking questions, tough to hide. Tough to hide. That's all I say. Michael Vass says, tough to do 2 hours. No, it isn't. Not for me, my friend. Maybe for the other guy, might be tough for them, but not for me. I spoke 4 hours straight once at a college. I used to do a 2-hour show every week. I've done 3-hour shows. You think I can't talk for 2 hours? Come on. I could talk for 6 hours. I can keep talking. That's all I do is talk. That's what I'm good at. That's my skill set, right? So I could take care of that easy. Thank you for your concern. In fact, Michael, why don't you come out to New York City one day and maybe I get you on a show. You can talk to me about all your cool stuff too. So you've had me at yours. Maybe you can come over and join me, and we'll see if we can do 2 hours one Monday night. Anyway, so yes, I'm starting to book guests. I hope they'll all be exciting, interesting. They won't be typical guest guys. They won't be the typical guy that we can go back and forth and preach to the choir to. That won't be the case. It'll be people that I think really can move other people, bring other people out. The whole point of this, and I hope you get this, is not to speak to the choir, not to preach to the choir, but instead to get other people out and bring them together. Other people who don't usually talk to us, who might ignore us, right? When I ran for governor, the right talked to me more than the left. At that point, the left had Cynthia Nixon, and they thought she was their savior to save them from our Andrew Cuomo, our Lord and Master, our King here in New York. They thought she was going to be able to down the king. They were wrong. So they kind of ignored me and spent a lot of time talking to her. The right spoke to me more, but I'm happy to talk to the left now too. Now I'll bring the left happily over to us. The left, the right, the middle, the disenfranchised, anybody possible, I will bring them all. And I hope this will be a place to where people will feel happy, feel safe, feel respected, come and say what they feel. I will try to get everybody I possibly can to come to the show so you can see them, you can ask them questions, and hopefully draw in a larger audience and get more people to our side. As you've seen that I've constantly tried to do, I'm trying my best to be that recruiter. I'm trying my best to be that that person who can bring anybody in, right? Who can bring anybody in. Yeah, someone's bringing up the idea that I'm going on Claudia Tenney's show. Of course, right? Claudia Tenney's on the right. That's fine. Howie Hawkins on the left. Yeah, I'll talk to both of them happily. I'm going to bring them all in. Absolutely. For those of you who don't know, I'll be on Claudia Tenney's show Sunday morning at 8:30 a.m. I'll be calling in to her show. So yeah, happy. Absolutely. Yes. Left and right. Happy to speak to both. Want to speak to both. Got to bring them all in. So if you guys get mad and go, how come you're not having any libertarians in your show? Because there's 40,000 shows for libertarians on them. There aren't many who do this. I want to be something special. I want to be able to move forward and to grow this movement more than anybody. Hopefully I'll bring people in and then they'll go off to those hardcore shows. We can hope so. So that's what I'm trying to achieve, guys. Please help me out. Remember, next Monday, 8 p.m., August 26th, it'll be out of Manhattan. It'll be live streamed here on YouTube and on the Facebook page. I'm going to hope to live stream in other places also. That's my goal, to do a couple different places. But for sure, it'll be the Sharpway Facebook page, the Sharpway YouTube page. So please get people to connect, get people to subscribe, get people to like the Facebook page so that we can make sure as many people as possible are watching this. And when you get it, when you watch it, share it. If you're watching live, please share it in every platform you possibly have. And if you like what I'm doing, if you like what I'm trying to achieve, if you agree with it, then do me a favor. Go to that next level and support the show at Patreon. It's patreon.com/Sharpway. Give what you can to make this happen. It costs us money to do all this. It costs us time to do this. It costs us a lot to make this thing happen. If you can help us out, please do that. We got to find out if this really can happen. If it can happen, I need your help. Support, share, show up, call in, watch. We can make something very special happen. Guys, thank you so much. I will see you guys, I hope, on Monday.